Hey, I'm Remi Pearson. So I began this journey 20 years ago, pretty well 20 years ago now. And to think about the journey and what I put myself through to be here now, oh my goodness. So when I began, I was stuck in a rut that was so deep. It had its own postcode, it had Wi-Fi. I was just so stuck in a rut. It would never have occurred to me that I'd be working with clients. Never occurred. I'm laughing because it was so outside of what I could ever imagine would happen for me. I was scared if I got a client. I literally didn't want to become a coach because I was afraid I might have a client want to work with me. I trained to become a coach simply so I could learn how to be more effective as a human being. I had no aspirations for working with the clients, and the first time I got a client, her name's Tanya, hey Tanya, I literally backed away. So imagine me being able to back away down the corridor when she said, "So you're a coach?" "Yes." "And what are your fees?" And I was literally backing down the corridor at the thought of working with someone. Now obviously it's changed since then, but at the time I didn't feel I had the experience, I didn't have the knowledge, I didn't feel I had the confidence, I didn't feel I had the skill. And so saying yes to becoming a coach is a really big deal for me, because I did it because I wanted to be able to say, yes, I have got the experience, I have got the skill, I do have the confidence. And I knew if I kept doing what I was doing, I was never going to get it. Something had to change. And I knew there was two ways I could go. I could get a coach who would help me week by week, which would be awesome, or I could become a coach and learn the skills. And so that was a really big decision for me, and I'm so proud that I made that decision. It's huge. The thought of working with a client at the time seemed too much. Since then, I've gone on and worked with over 15,000 people, helping their dreams come true, but at the time, I didn't want anyone else saying yes to me. I just wanted to say yes to me. So if that resonates with you, and you're feeling a bit stuck, and you're not doing something that helps you sing your song, you know you want to sing your song, you're here, you're considering coaching, you're considering a different pathway for yourself. I love that about you, and I trust that you're proud too. There's a button you can click here where you can book in a conversation with one of our team. And maybe the conversation will go a little bit like my conversation went that I've just had with you, or maybe it'll be different because you are more confident and you do have skill and you do believe you can do this. In which case you were further along the journey than I was when I started, and I just think that's amazing. I didn't even know I had a future self. At the time I had me-self, and me was not happy. But since then I've discovered we have a future self. We have three selves. We have who we were when we were younger, with all their dreams and hopes, and I hope you're making decisions right now that they would really love you making. We have a now self, who's probably filled with a little bit of trepidation, because now self seems to have all the doubt. And we have a future self that is aligned, that wants the best for us. So this is about, for me now I know, making a decision that my future self loves me for. It is a decision that's aligned with who I'm wanting to become. I have a vision, I dare to have a vision for myself of my ideal self, of who I am, how I'm showing up, how playful, energized, confident, capable I am and I feel. Make a decision now that that self and that self loves you for. That's what this moment's for. That's what clicking on that button is all about. It's saying yes, not just to the now self who's going, what if I get it wrong? And all the doubts that I did. It's saying yes to the little you, the little self who's saying, I really want a big life. I want an amazing life. And you're saying yes when you click to the future self who knows that you're on a pathway, on a journey to become your ideal self, the best you can be. So go ahead and click on that button, book in for a conversation that's all about you and your dreams and your future self. And let's hope your dreams come true. Just go ahead and click. Really looking forward to the pathway ahead.